Drinking pot?
Scotch, scotch, scotch. I
I
love
love
scotch.
Oh,
scotch.
the
Drowning my sorrows after a bitter game that we were caught on air a few days ago saying we were going to whoop the Bills' ass.
yeah, the comments have been going a little nuts today, and rightly so.
I mean,
Stupid
what
ass
are you gonna
Bills.
do?
You
This
just gotta
happens
take it
every
on the
year.
chin.
So I mean, if this is the reason that we beat them in the playoffs again, so be it.
I mean, do we just want to jump into this game? Because I don't know.
Get out of the way.
Uh,
We maybe have one more game that we can lose this year. Just looking at the standings, how everything's going, I don't realistically, I don't think we can lose another game if we want to make the playoffs. Right now, we're outside the hunt. We're
No,
in
we're
the
in the
hunt.
hunt.
We're in
Chill.
the
in the
We're
hunt.
in the
hunt.
hunt. We're not outside the
But
hunt.
what we've got, the Bills have the tiebreaker on us if anything weird were to happen like that. The Jags, who are over us right now, have the tiebreaker. The Chargers currently have a tiebreaker. We haven't played Denver yet. Like it's not and the Bills don't aren't even winning their division, so they can't be top four. So they've got the tiebreaker over us. The Chargers have a tiebreaker, and Jacksonville has a tiebreaker. We have nothing so far. We have to hope that Pittsburgh gets out. But even then,
So you're saying we have to be better than 9-8, essentially.
they're 5-3 right now.
They're gonna lose some more games that they shouldn't lose and win some they shouldn't win. It's Pittsburgh.
Baltimore's coming back.
Baltimore's got a long
Also,
way to go.
and there's no way that they're winning. Well, I shouldn't say there's no way that they're winning their division. I mean,
Have you seen the Patriots' strength of schedule for the rest of the way out?
oh,
Yeah.
they play nobody.
The toughest
The
team they
Bills
play is Baltimore.
the Bills also play nobody. So like the people who are in front of us have the weakest of schedules. Now our schedule isn't necessarily that difficult. We do have a 3 game stretch that's pretty tough coming up.
But we get it
And
after the bye, so
we have
that
the
helps
bye,
out a
and then we
lot.
play the Broncos, the Colts, and the Cowboys, and then right after the Cowboys, the Texans. While the Texans aren't a very good team, they do have one of the league's best defenses. So that's something that we've just got to watch out for. We can't realistically lose another game in my mind, or we're in serious jeopardy of missing the playoffs. And
We
that's
are
something
in
to say
serious
about that
jeopardy of missing the playoffs right now, and if we
right now.
lose
It's
again, I
I
mean,
don't think there's a chance we make it if we lose another game. Some wild stuff would have
What
to
do you
happen.
think was the biggest problem in this game for us?
Patrick Mahomes. A lot of people don't want to say it. Patrick Mahomes was the biggest problem in this game. You want to say that yes, the offensive line didn't play that good. They were getting pressure consistently just against four. They weren't really blitzing. Patrick Mahomes and the play calling was really bad. Pat was often just walking into defenders. He was rolling out of pockets too early, not stepping up, making the wrong reads on throws. Um, we abandoned the run game too early. I'm sticking my hat on Pat. This was Pat's worst game ever. I don't think he's had a worse game in his career. What sub 50% completion rate? Well, I think it was 44%. He wasn't out there. He wasn't having a day. He wasn't looking right. That sort of stuff happens. I'm putting this one on Pat.
I mean, honestly, kudos to the defensive coaching staff for the Bills to put together a game
Absolutely.
plan with absolute nobodies on their roster. Who the hell is Cole Bishop? Cole Bishop's at the top of their defensive stat line, just like making plays all over the field. Who
He's
the
good.
hell is the name's gone. It was somebody on the defensive line that I mean, just they're doing it with absolute nobodies out there and making it look tough for what we were saying is the best offense in the NFL.
And statistically,
So,
before last night, the Bills were one of the worst defenses in the league on points per drive and yards per drive, and they
But the biggest
just
thing was the Bills were
stuck it
one of the
to us.
worst defenses against the run.
And we abandoned
Specifically.
the run incredibly fast.
immediately. We
And I
just
don't think the game
And
plan would
it
have
was
looked
changed.
working.
like
Like I don't understand our we're like deathly afraid of going under center for anything. Like I don't get it.
I don't think the game plan would have changed had we had Pacheco. I think we would have abandoned the run very early, and it would not have necessarily mattered. I think the thing that
Well,
is,
regardless, Kareem Hunt was working when we ran the ball. Like there was
yeah,
only
and
like maybe a goal line play here and there that didn't work out for us in the run game. Like Kareem Hunt was had a 5 yard clip.
yeah, I mean, go. That's exactly where I was going to go. You got that goal line stand right before the half ends. We kick the field goal, and then we get the ball back at the beginning of the second half. Kareem Hunt gets stuffed on the line, and then we throw two passes to Travis Kelce. They were talking about it pregame that the Chiefs have a play called I hate the name for it. It's called the Hunt Bunt, where Kareem Hunt just lines up under center, takes the snap, and it's a tush push with Kareem Hunt. Why was that not tried on second or third down? Like, you've got the worst rushing defense in front of you. Give that a shot if you're not going to run anything like that with that. I'm totally okay with. It limits us. I'm okay with it. Try something else out. Run the ball.
Yeah, and I'm just not I'm not really I'm not willing to put this all on Pat's shoulders. Like this is not 100% his fault. The Bills defense put up a really good fight, making it difficult for us. I mean, they obviously did something that Pat wasn't used to get him off balance. But I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed with Jawan Taylor. And there were times where Jalen Moore was um, getting blown by. So, this is a poor showing by the offense for sure. But like, I don't. In games where we struggle, or games where it's close, or games where we lose, like I'm really tired of kind of beating the same topic over and over again, like
Run
our
the
play
ball.
calling. It's are we scared like because of not having explosive runs? Are we like scared to put the ball in Pacheco and Hunt's hands when it matters more, or like is this just like a overconfidence in Pat Mahomes' ability that like he doesn't have to hand the ball off, or I like we get predictable in games where we struggle, we get predictable, and it's like the coaches don't make the changes to get us out of this cycle.
It's a lot of
it's
what
like
Bishop
if Pat
was.
gets into a little rut for a little bit during a game, the coaches are like, he needs to throw to get out of this little rut right here instead of just run the ball, open some things up for him. They just like he will. They're always thinking he's going to figure it out no matter what,
Yeah.
and sometimes he just doesn't figure it out. Like last yesterday.
Part of that issue is there's no play action. There's all it is RPO. What's Pat gonna what you think Pat's gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll hand the ball off here. No, he thinks he can make every play. And kudos to him, he has in the past made all those plays. And he will into the future. Sometimes you just have to get him out of the ability to make that call and just we're gonna run the ball. There's no more RPOs. Run the ball and then get yourself a play action. Earlier on in the season, when we didn't have Rashee Rice, what did we do that worked 99% of the time? We ran the ball under center, and then we ran a play action from under center. We got to get back to under center. We've got this, third quarter. You kick the field goal after getting stuffed on the goal line, get the ball back. You've got an opportunity to get 10 points back before the Bills have the ball. In the entire third quarter, we ran 9 plays and got 17 yards. That's it. That's it. So I'm putting it on Pat. The play calling was there. You look in the fourth quarter. We got down to I think it was 3rd and 10 before we punted the ball back, and then we were able to get the ball back at the end. For Pat to have a minute and 30 seconds or less than that.
20 seconds.
I think it was like 30
Yeah, it
seconds with
was
33
yeah.
seconds with the ball. But it was the drive before that. It's 3rd and 10. Everybody runs fucking 40-yard goes and posts. What are we what's the idea behind this? Is are we to the point where all the receivers are just running whatever it is that they want? There's comfortability enough where hey, it's just go out there and do whatever you see.
I mean, that
Is
sounds
that
like the worst possible
it,
scenario.
it's it is because then there's nothing in rhythm. But looking at that game, that's what it felt like. I know that's not what it was. There was definitely some drawn up plays out there, but you get to a 3rd and 10 and everybody just runs a go. And then Pat is obviously just going to go up and sling it. Well, everybody's covered downfield. Well, like I don't understand what the play calling is. There's no running. The passing game seemed really pedestrian. Maybe we're holding it off for the playoffs, but at this point, you can't hold anything for the playoffs because we
That's what we
might not
thought
be
the
there.
past 2 years, and look how that turned out.
Yes, but also the past 2 years, where we are right now, our record was way better than. We were in second, between third and first place at this point in the season. All those last couple of years. Right now, we're not in the playoffs. We haven't had a position like this. And again, if we don't have the opportunity to go, oh, okay, well, we'll hold something out for the playoffs anymore, because again, we're right on that cusp. We're going to need some help just to get into the playoffs at this point.
Yeah, and I mean, this this game really kind of solidified in my mind. Like, are we past the trade deadline now? Like, did that
No, the trade
just
deadline
happen?
is tomorrow. I think it's
Very soon.
it's the 4th. It is the 4th for sure. It's tomorrow. Today, by the time you're hearing this, the trade deadline ends, I believe it's 4:25 Eastern, so 3:25 Central time.
Well, if
Uh,
there was any move made, I would much rather it be at running back after watching the Bills game because in my mind, the second half, the defense did their job. The defense had a couple of stops at the beginning of the game and then struggled in the first half. Like the secondary was literal Swiss cheese the entire first half. Pass rush wasn't really getting home. In my opinion, that like the Bills only scored once in the second half. The defense did its job in the second half. The problem is on offense and staying on schedule and in rhythm. And I think if we acquire a running back, we might be more inclined to run the ball a little bit more if we felt like we had someone more reliable or dynamic or whatever it is. Because truth be told, we don't need a running back. I'm completely fine with the way Kareem Hunt and Pacheco are running the ball. It's like I don't know if it's the coach's philosophy or confidence in the guys that we have, but maybe if we acquire a running back, we will be more inclined to hand the ball in that fucking person's hands. Because this not running the ball shit, just because we have what our coaches probably think is the second coming of Jesus at the quarterback position, like run the damn ball.
I can't get behind the defense isn't at fault here. Um, and mainly it comes from the defensive line. Yes, our DBs are getting carved up, but why is that? Almost every quarterback that we've played against has had time. The only one I'm removing the Raiders game and the Commies game from here because we both know that those are incredibly bad teams that anyone and everyone is beating at the moment. The only quarterback that we've had a good game against defensively was Jared Goff. So taking out the Raiders
Brother,
and the
this
Commanders
is
game,
Brother,
the
when we
Bills
look
put up
at it,
404 yards of offense, and the only other team to come close to that was the Chargers in week one, and they had a little bit over 300 yards. No other team has put up even close to those numbers. Our defense, like we had talked all season about how well our DBs have been covering. That the Eagles barely
it's
beat
when you're
us, and
getting
like
pressured.
the receivers were blanketed. Devontae Smith had to go up and make a tough play over Jalen Watson to even bring that ball down. Like,
The one thing we have to look at, and I always hear the like per game stats, right? The yards per game, the points per game. Those are important metrics if you are sitting around the league average in some of the statistics. Chiefs in all of their games have the least amount of drives per game out of all the games being played. So then it's more important to, instead of looking at per game stats, you're looking at per drive stats. Per drive, our defense is 28th or worse in yards given up and points allowed. Per drive, we are one of the league's worst defenses in rushing, in passing, in getting sacks, getting pressure. We're giving up points. We're one of the league's worst defenses in per drive metrics. And not only that, we have an incredibly low in depth defensive line. We're playing Ashton Gelati, a defensive end who has played nothing but defensive end, at nose tackle. And he made a play. Congrats. You made
I was
one
about
play.
to say he played well, and I don't think they didn't have him at
I'm not.
nose. He was at a tackle.
No, they had him. No. He was at nose. He was head up on the center. Just four. We don't have depth. And so while I agree, like maybe bringing a running back in forces the hand of the offensive coaching staff to actually give the ball to a running back, if we are not stopping plays per drive, we're going to continue to give up points. The clock is going to continue to go down, and Pat is
Listen,
not
you
going to
can
have
look
an
at whatever
opportunity.
metrics you want to, but like I'm looking at like wins, losses, points scored, fucking like the defense has played well. I would say a majority of the season.
Not per drive though. Not per drive.
You can eat my
We're
per
one of the
drive
worst.
ass.
We're one of the worst teams per drive.
Absolutely.
Whatever metric you want to look at, like we still have an above 500 record, and the like I said in the second
We're out of
half,
the
I do
playoffs with it.
okay. The second half of that game, I like I said, I do believe the defense did their job. The Bills only scored one time in the second half of that game.
What
We
they
had
had the
multiple
ball
stops, and the
three
offense had
times
multiple
in the second
opportunities.
half.
Hmm?
The Bills had the ball three times in the second half. They had it once in the third quarter and two times in the fourth quarter. And they're 1 for 3. I don't like those odds for our defense because they scored 3 out of 4 times in the first half.
50%.
We the offense had plenty of opportunities to win that game.
I don't disagree. I'm
The
not.
defense put us in that situation.
The defense did a good job of getting Pat the ball back with 33 seconds left, but I mean, we also couldn't stop
Before that, and before that, like
James Cook had an
we only
amazing
scored one
game.
time in the second half. Like we scored twice. That game goes into overtime. Like,
Sure,
come on
Big
now,
difference there.
come on now.
offense is a huge problem. Defense giving up 28 points is also a problem.
Okay, but when
He was
clicking, that's a premier offense in the NFL. They're 6-2,
Yes,
buddy. Like,
yes, I don't disagree. And
and
we've got a problem.
honestly,
We've got a problem with
in a game
consistency.
where we're expecting to go into a shootout with a high caliber quarterback, we got one stop in the first half, and we should have been up, right?
We have a problem
If you
with
want to go that,
consistency.
like
Yes,
the defense gets stops. So I don't.
It's what they do, man. They just struggled so much in coverage, specifically the linebackers. We do not have
Yeah, the
coverage
first half was
linebackers.
atrocious.
couldn't get home. Couldn't get home and cause pressure to Josh Allen. That's the one thing that did change, at least in the second half of the fourth quarter. We were able to get some pressure on Josh Allen, and we were able to get the ball back. Those are good adjustments. Spags is really good at making those adjustments. I think we just like, and it's probably not going to happen, right? We're probably not going to get any of these trades. We already know that Jalen Phillips is gone. That's a defensive end at a position that we don't need. We needed a defensive tackle. So hopefully something gets made. Hopefully we'll be able to make some shorts in the
You
next
guys,
day or so.
you guys know what'll
Nothing's
happen.
going to
There will
happen
be
with
there's
trades.
gonna be no trades made. We're just gonna pick somebody up that's got a buyout from their contract at the end of the year. They clear waivers or something. Like we're not gonna trade
We
anybody. That's not what Beach does.
signed Mike Pennell, guys. You were excited about that when that news
Mike
dropped,
Mike
Tybob.
Pennell has played. Oh, he's played all right. He's
Did he
done what
play in
he's
that
Mike
first
supposed to
Pennell,
do.
game?
man.
I don't think he
Yeah,
played that
and
game.
he played in the game and he made some good plugging of hole plays so that but
Mm.
James Cook was just able to find a different hole that was wide open because Chris Jones has also been atrocious.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play right now.
he's getting doubled every play and nobody else is winning one-on-ones. Like I can't is he playing atrocious in comparison to other players or into what he's done in the past? It's to what he's done in the past because he's been able to
I,
consistently beat double teams.
I
He's
think there
not able to
was
do that this year.
I really think there was only one glaring play last night that Chris Jones got beat on, and it was really it was like a read from Josh Allen, and
Yeah.
we were expecting pass. Like he was trying to get to the passer quickly, and he beat his man, but they just ran the ball right into the hole that he left, and I think that was his really his only gaffe. Because otherwise, like he will. I mean, he got pushed back a few times, but like being a D tackle and getting double teamed all the time, like you said, like that shit happens. So
We got to
I
D line's
I'm
got to
I was
beat their one-on-ones.
I'm less worried about the ongoing effort out of Chris Jones, um, rather than like we don't get pressure on the quarterback throughout the whole game. Like we need pass rushers. We have guys that can move around and play D tackle. Like we need to add depth
Let's get some
to the D
edge
line
rushers. Yeah.
somewhere. So like
Dude,
what?
we need somebody to help out Chris Jones.
Hey, whatever
We need
happened
someone to
to
get to the quarterback. We need someone that's like a little quicker around the edge.
whatever
Harloft isn't
happened to
doing that.
FAU? Did we end up cutting him?
No,
Where's he
he's
at
on
now?
injured reserve. He got injured
Okay.
during the
Oh man.
preseason and he's on the IR for the whole season. I think he had to get
But
season-ending
yeah, the
surgery.
the moves that the fans want to happen are not. It's not going to happen.
No, Brees Hall's not coming. Now they did lower their price to a third round pick. Maybe it lowers by tomorrow's deadline. Not enough for the Chiefs to jump at it.
The Chiefs
Unfortunately.
Chiefs also have like the lowest second lowest salary cap space left. They have like 1.5 mil or something.
Yeah.
They
Well,
have
and
to
I
move
mean
a lot of
he's on
stuff
a
around
he's on a
though.
rookie deal. His guaranteed, like if we're talking about that, his guaranteed money is out of the way. All that good stuff. They would be able to work his contract in, especially since half of it's already been paid this year.
For
So
Brees,
that
yeah,
that
but
isn't
essentially
that
if you're
isn't
going
an
for a
issue.
D lineman or something else like that,
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
not going to happen.
unless yeah, it's a rough go.
Boom! Tomorrow,
Rough
Chiefs
go.
trade Chris Jones.
Wouldn't hate it if it's for a nice little haul.
Brees
Depends on what we
Hall
get out of it.
and a first round pick
Brees Hall, Quinn
Mm,
and a third
Williams
round pick.
in
not
in
just
a
that.
fourth. Brees and Quinnen and a fourth.
Oh, you said and Quinnen. Oh,
Yeah,
they wouldn't just swap Chris Jones and Quinnen like that. They would not.
we give him a draft pick as well.
I was gonna say hey, you give him Chris in a second. You give me Brees, Quinnen, and a third or a fourth. Feel like that's a fair-ish trade.
I don't understand your guys' valuation,
That's
but
just Madden trading. That's all it is.
I,
Push the trade through, damn it.
And to be fair, they're not getting Brees Hall back. Like they can either get nothing for him or something for him.
They could franchise him.
They could. They could. Well, speaking of
it's the
franchises,
franchise boy
Josh
shine.
Simmons has joined back with the Chiefs. We'll have to see. We've got the bye week coming up. Trade deadline coming up on tomorrow. Today, by the time you're hearing this, the 4th. Josh Simmons is back. We'll have to see if they release any information um, about what's been going on.
I
At
just
this
keep
We're
point,
gonna
I
hearing
talk
that it
wouldn't
about
was
it
a
whenever
expect it.
he's
family
ready.
issue. There's nothing
The
further
family
described.
issue. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we'll have to see if he actually says anything. I'm sure they'll give him
Now,
a press conference to speak
so
at.
Josh Simmons comes back. Juwan Taylor's hurt. Does Jalen Moore go take the right side?
He is a
I sure
swing
hope so.
tackle, so I would hope
I sure
so.
hope so.
Would hope so. I don't know if they have a. It's either going to be him or Wanya Morris. Wanya Morris
Wanya.
didn't play horrible. Jalen Moore would still be my first option. But going from left to right or right to left is always a difficult transition.
Jalen Moore can make the transition though,
I think he can. I would love to see
easily.
it.
Jawan won't be out for a very long time though, will he?
I hope so.
I mean, like, let him be out for a little bit and let's experiment with
Let's
Jalen
see what
Moore on the right
happens.
side and let's just see how we feel, you know?
You never lose your job to injury, but it may happen in this case.
But his contract is my least favorite on the team.
Well, we're getting 20 million back in the bank in cap space next year because he's definitely getting cut.
To go ahead and sign another right tackle.
Yeah, pretty much. Won't be defensive
Drafted.
help. Sad.
Enough of that. Let's go on to some fantasy talk. How about just the
Enough of
tips?
that.
You want fantasy tips, huh?
That's how we end the Chiefs segment. Enough of that.
Yeah, enough.
Because we
Yes,
Enough of
lost so
enough
that.
of
bad.
that.
Yeah.
Enough of that. Yeah.
Fuck you,
We need a
Bills
week break
fans.
off. Need a week break off.
The Chiefs need a week break from us, not the other way
Exactly.
around.
Their
Yeah.
bye week came at a good time.
Yeah, it did. I'm tired of these guys.
You're gonna
Fantasy
be
tips.
laughing when we still end up in first place in the division.
There's
He
no
has no
shot.
faith. He has
There's no
faith.
shot.
Beat the Broncos twice, beat the Chargers again,
I was
Raiders
about to
again.
say they gotta play us, dude. They got
The Chargers
Not
lose to the
happening.
Broncos once. Anything can happen.
Patriots are taking the number one seed at the
This is
I'm
in our
not saying the
division.
number one
Just
seed.
just winning the
I'm not saying
division.
anything
yeah.
about the
I
number one
mean,
seed.
I mean, hey,
But
Joe
the
Joe Alt is
Patriots
out
do
for the
have
season.
the patsiest freaking schedule. Dude, like,
Joe Alt's out for
oh
the
my
rest of the
God.
season. I could see the Chargers falling off real big. Denver, they got to play us twice. They do have the Colts. Oh no, sorry, they already played the Colts. Where are we at here?
Bo Nix looks
They've
like
got
ass.
they've got us twice, and they have the Packers, and that's really
Bo,
it.
Bo Nix has like one good quarter of football in him every game.
Outside of us twice, they still play the Raiders and the Raiders twice and the Commies, and they get the Jags and the Chargers. Final game of the season with Joe Alt and out and no Rashawn Slater. That could easily be 5 wins
We'll see.
I
and
mean,
well above us.
Anything can happen. Anything can
But
happen.
we could
fantasy
win out.
football, just the tips. How did I do for my second week in a row? I only had one bag pick, boys. I actually forgot to write this
We'll
last
be the
week.
judge of that. We'll be the judge of that.
Oh,
Don't
you'll
worry.
be the judge of that. How'd AJ Barner do last night? I didn't
Oh
look.
my God.
That was the one I forgot to grab.
You're supposed to do this pre-show.
I was supposed to do this.
We had so much time pre-show.
This
We-
is a whole letter
Well,
grade down for my
I
grading
was
because of
doing
this.
everything else. I'm
We
sorry.
pre-showed so hard.
Well, starting at quarterback, the guys
I
I
mean,
told
if
you
you
to
Whole
want to
letter grade
start,
bump
relegate a
down.
couple of things, like just
it
be
was
vocal
Sam
about it,
Darnold
dude.
having a big
Speak
week
up.
here. 28.2 points.
No brainer, though.
Duh.
Like, duh. I already had
Travis,
him locked in a lineup
he,
before you
he
even
had
said
two
anything about
he
it.
had
Like,
2 bad weeks the week before or the 2 weeks
two
before.
bad week, 2 week before, but he's playing the commies.
Exactly.
We know the
That's why you
commies
start
can't
him.
cover.
Travis Etienne, he had 4 weeks prior to the Raiders game. He had 16 and a half points. I told you it was a DJ Moore week. He not only threw a touchdown, he had a touchdown that wasn't ruled a touchdown. It was thought to be a fumble out of the back of the end zone. So the Bengals did challenge it. They then called it a touchdown. He had 28.98 points. Quentin Johnston, after having
I guess
four, go
the
ahead.
other good thing to point out is that Roma Dunze had 0 points. So that was actually a pretty good call.
I also told you that after having multiple, I think 4 weeks of poor performance from Quentin Johnston, he may have even missed a game there. He comes out and gets you
Caught a touchdown.
15.3.
He caught a touchdown.
Not a touchdown. A guy that I've been paying a lot of attention to, picked him up in a couple of my
guy?
fantasy leagues. Tight end for the Seattle Seahawks, AJ Barner. He walks away with 11 and a half. So that's 28, 16 and a half, 23, 15, and 11 and a half for you in your starting lineup. Now, where I messed up on the sit-ems, this is the only one that's a mess up. Josh Allen, I told you to bench him. I thought the Chiefs defense would come out and go to work. They stayed home. I don't know if they got off the plane. He had 28.8 points.
Chill on the defense, dude. Chill on our defense.
No, Josh Allen didn't. I won't either. I told you to bench starting running back for the Houston Texans, Woody Marks, and that was a good call because he had 2.7 points.
Who's starting Wooden Marks?
I don't know why
I
you
mean,
wouldn't.
people
He's had
desperate for running backs. I mean,
had a
Yeah.
number of good weeks. He's getting 70+% of the snaps. He's getting 70+% of the handoffs. Like he's
but he
their number
clearly
one back,
usurped Nick Chubb in that offense.
and there's nobody
Okay,
else in that
okay.
backfield. Wide receiver, I told you to sit down. Cortland Sutton, 10 points. He did get a touchdown, but that's all he did for the day. Another
Double
wide
digits
receiver
points.
coming back off of injury, had a fantastic week the week before, but his quarterback is a lucky Will Levis, and the luck ran out this week. Christian Watson got you 7.8 points. And at tight end, a guy who's had multiple good weeks back to back to back, but this team is god awful. And if you have anyone on this team, they need to be riding the bench or getting cut at this point. Zach Ertz walked away with only 8.5 points.
I'm taking 8.5 at the tight end slot sometimes. But because there were some obvious picks in there, I'm gonna give him a B minus.
Because he wasn't
That's
fully prepared
disrespectful.
pre-show, I was going to go ahead and dock off a letter
Disrespectful.
grade. So I'm going to go in with a
Disrespectful.
C minus.
Neither of you have ever had a week like that.
That's a lie.
Ever.
That's
a lie.
definitely a lie.
That's a lie.
I've had one.
We'll go back in the annals, the archives.
Mainly the
yeah,
grade
Coming
is
back
because
for a
do it
third
another
week in a
You
row.
get to do it another week.
Coming
I
back
hope
for a
yeah.
third week in a row.
I hope you're happy. Be
He's going to
prepared
get an
next
F
time.
no matter what next week.
Make sure you're tailing me on these. I'm
I can't
telling
handle
you.
this.
Sean's just mad because he hasn't been
Shut
able to
up.
get his fantasy
Shut
football
up,
shot
man.
in a long time.
Shut
We
up.
usurped his segment. This guy sucks at fantasy football.
Hey, shut up.
I'm having a
Enough
shit
you.
fantasy year this year as well, though.
It's gone all downhill for me, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Start off so strong, every league. No more. I'm a
Got me
beaten man, okay?
got me banking
I'm
on
a beaten
Cowboys
man.
tonight to win a game. Like Javonte Williams, George Pickens. Let's be involved in the offense tonight. Let's go.
Let's go, Jake Ferguson, 35-point game.
I need
Let the Titans destroy Tybob this week.
a 30-point game from CeeDee
I'm
Lamb.
playing Sean, and he has Brock Bowers. Everybody else on his team did pretty bad. Maybe one or two other guys did well, and he has Brock freaking Bowers, and it's the only reason
43
it's
points.
close. Only reason it's close.
Jake Ferguson, give me 43 as well. Come on, man.
I swear to God.
Help me out.
Needs to be CD. I don't want to take my only loss in this other league.
He'll get his, but let Jake
We
Ferguson
have too
really
much
go off.
vested in this Cowboys game, guys. What is going on?
Hey, the Cowboys offense can do it.
I besides George Pickens, when I had to draft Javonte Williams, because I needed running back depth, when I had to draft Javonte Williams in this ESPN league, I was like, ugh, I don't want him.
And he's turned out to be a top 5 back.
Well, yeah, he's turned out to be pretty good, but I didn't want him.
Will it last, though? That's the question.
Probably.
I hope
I would
not.
if
Barring
I were to
injury,
guess,
like-
yes.
I mean, yeah.
I hope not. I want to see him go, not get injured, but I want to see him decline big time. Right?
Tell me about this team these two teams that are riddled with injuries, because I don't know why in the world this was a game to watch.
I don't know why you guys picked this game.
You chose.
I didn't pick this game. You chose
this
it.
game.
Oh. I mean, 34-24, a lot of points were scored. People like watching Jackson Dart, right? Like, this wasn't a bad game.
I mean,
I'll tell you what, though, Mac Jones is looking. Is Brock Purdy not going to play at all again
this year? They look alike too, dude. Like they're Mac Jones is a better Brock Purdy than Brock Purdy. In fact, they're going to cut Brock Purdy and pay Mac Jones more money.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Oh, dude.
Should they have put Brock Purdy on the IR whenever he actually got hurt?
Yeah, yeah.
That would have been a
He
smart
came
move.
back and played 1 week. It was horrible. They lost that game, and then he went back to being injured. He's been out for more time than it would have been if he had just gone on IR.
Ultimate bag getter. Get the money, get paid, play like shit.
That's typical of the 49ers. That's what every single one of them has done. Every single one. Yeah, Garoppolo back in the day, just a few years ago, he got himself a bag and then was consistently injured minus 1 season. Yeah, Greg Kittle, guy hasn't been healthy after what, a 3 year stint.
Nick
Brandon
Bosa.
Ayuk has yet to touch the field this season. Nick Bosa was out very early. You got Fred Warner is now out. Last year was Talanoa
Well,
Hufanga.
I'm just Nick Bosa gets hurt a lot. Is what I'm saying.
Bosa gets hurt a lot. Like they just lost. They just lost one of their defensive linemen for the rest of the season. He tore his ACL. Like something weird is going on with the Niners that this is just consistently happening to them. I know we
I
talk about
mean,
it every year, but it's really weird.
I mean, Mac Jones is beating those rumors right now, though. He's staying healthy as can be.
and
The
C-Mac.
only one. C-Mac, yeah, C-Mac is
That's the
too.
most surprising one that's still healthy,
Yeah. He's
honestly.
With his usage rate, yeah, yeah, I would say
everybody's
so.
scared to pick him in fantasy, but look what happens. Look what happens.
Giants still look really bad. You said it's 34-24. That the final score is not indicative of how bad the game was to watch. It was not fun. A really bad game. The
So
Giants
is Brian
look
Daboll
bad.
doing the right thing, Ty Bob? I'm asking you specifically because you're his doppelganger. Is Brian Daboll doing the right thing? Uh, Putting all his eggs in one basket in Jackson Dart, trying to be best friends with him, so that way he will not get fired. Because this is
I don't think it's a bad idea.
but
I don't
this is
think it's a
three
bad
years in a
idea.
row now that he is 2-7 at week 9, and his season's done before Halloween.
Uh, yes, but look at who they had in their previous builds and what they had. They never had a run game. They had something going when they had Cam Scatterbo. They haven't
They had
had
Saquon.
necessarily.
What do you mean?
Oh, what was that? His final or his first year in New York, or he didn't have Saquon during his time in New York.
He had him for 2 years in New York.
And one of those years, he was injured the entire season, at least one of those years,
Entire
if
year.
not both of those
Are you
years.
saying Dable had him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think he only had him for one of those years, and he was
No,
injured for
he had him
most of
for
it.
he had him for 2 for sure. First year they were like 7-2 to start the year with Daniel Jones, and he got hurt. And then
Yes, and
went
then the
7, 2
next
and
year
7,
he
2
was
and
hurt
7.
all again. They've had Daniel Jones for what, 1 year, 2 years, and then he had
Daniel Jones was 2 years. Tommy DeVito was 1 year, and now they're on to Jackson Dart
Tommy
now.
DeVito. So now he's on Jackson Dart. They've also only got Malik Neighbors at wide receiver and literally nobody else. I think the is it the Maras that own
Darius Slayton would like to say otherwise.
yeah, he can say whatever he wants and then shut up and sit in a corner.
Uh,
Um
like
they've
y'all
got
act like
nobody
we weren't
outside
even
of
here. Like you basically weren't. Like
pretty pretty
you and
much like they've
Wandale
got
Robinson, like
Malik Neighbors,
diddly
who gets
squat.
caught by the turf monster every year. If I'm I think it's the Maras who own the Giants. I'm not getting rid of Dable. He's shown me that hey, this quarterback, like this rookie quarterback, can come in here and he can play well. He's learned the game. He's
Has
learned
he?
the offense. I think Jackson Dart has played well. Can we really count it against him? Like he's not out there turning the ball over. He's not out there putting together piss poor performances. Who does he have the ball to throw to? Wandell Robinson? He's got Tyron Tracy in the
He's
backfield,
he's what won one game. He's 1 for 5.
and he's still looked good in those losses. If you can get him receiving weapons, I think they'll be in a fine position. I don't know if I can sit
Yeah,
here
but
and blame it
Jackson
on
Dart.
Brian
Okay,
Dabble. Is what I'm saying. I don't think I can sit here and go, I'm going to fire Brian Dable when I've got him in a poor position with a rookie quarterback who is playing well with not much around him. I think you have to continue to build the team.
so essentially you're saying next year is his last year. If he starts 2-7 yet again next year, you got to get rid of him.
I think if
Well,
you
because
build around him and he starts off 2-7 or he has a bad yes, but if you're not going to build around him, then it's not. I mean, they'll probably still fire him, but it's not going to be his fault. You can't just sit here and not give him weapons the entire time and say, whatever. Like he'll go out and he'll get
I
another
thought you
job
hated
immediately.
Brian Dable. I thought you used to say he sucked and he shouldn't be a head coach.
I've always thought he's been a better offensive coordinator I thought he's always been a better assistant coach, but he's showing me this year, even with a poor record, that if you can give him actual players, he has the potential to be a good head coach, but you've also built
I'm not
nothing around him.
understanding your logic or line of thinking on that. So I think we should probably just move on because this conversation is bogging us down, and Tybob is not making sense. He's not.
I don't think he's a
Right.
bad head coach, is all I'm saying. I don't think it's his fault.
I think
Game
you're
of the week
bad.
then. Games of the week.
Goes to Tybo again.
Oh yeah, me. This game was
Dude, get
Broncos
Team
get
up
it
and
Texans.
together.
everything.
Get it
Team
together.
up and everything, man.
Broncos Texans. This game was exactly what we thought it would be, a defensive struggle. If CJ Stroud doesn't get knocked out of the game, I think the Texans have.
Is he dead?
Well,
He's alive. He
no,
was walking.
no.
He was definitely walking around.
He'll
Did he
he'll be
pull a
he'll be
DeMar
back. I
Hamlin?
mean, if he doesn't play next week, he'll play the week after.
That was a gruesome hit, man.
I thought I saw
Was
him die
it?
on the middle of the field. Dude,
It
it was
wasn't. It
oh my
wasn't.
gosh.
It wasn't the defensive player's fault either, though.
What do you
It's
mean? He
that we.
launched at him while he was on the ground.
It's that weird half slide that CJ Stroud was trying to do. He wasn't sliding properly like a regular slide. What else was the
He
defensive
went
I
player
he
don't
supposed
know
to
went
be
for
about.
the
going for?
slide and he dove in with a shoulder straight to his helmet. They were literally both on the ground when he hit him.
I, if the defensive player's coming in that hard, CJ
I
Stroud is
like
sliding
a
that
little
late.
bit.
Like
I mean, little bit of a late like lunge towards CJ Stroud, in my opinion, but those types of bang bang plays like are bound to happen in the game of football. So I don't
and just
know.
that
I
type
don't
of
know if
slide
it
from a
was
quarterback is
like
not going to end well either, no matter what happens. That late of a slide, it
He,
feels like that
it
weird.
was it was so I just sent you guys the video again. He does a little stutter step and starts to go down. He's clearly going down, and the
right.
guy who hits him is
Yeah,
coming from behind him.
He, he's clearly going down before the guy takes like starts his lunge. Like I remember seeing that live.
He's got it.
Like
He's got a guy in front of him and a guy coming from behind him. The guy who hits him is the guy from behind him. It's an incredibly egregious hit.
it's not good, but I mean, that hit's going to happen with the quarterback sliding like that, no matter what. If they're
Oh,
going in for
it's
a hit,
also a poor slide. Yes, I would agree.
I'm not saying I don't condone this hit, but if
I
it was like 15 years ago, CJ Stroud got jacked up.
but I mean he was moving all right. Like he didn't go. I don't think he didn't go into the fencing pose or anything like that. Like he was moving
No,
all right
he was
after
down for a bit. He was
he
down
was.
for
But
15 minutes.
like I said, if he's not playing next week, he'll play the week after. I'm pretty sure he's not dead.
It's the NFL.
He might be
He's
dead.
going to play
But
again very soon.
on that note, these are two of the best defenses in the NFL. They are number one in different categories, respectively. But they were hitting each other very hard. I watched Red Zone this weekend. I don't always do that, but you could tell like the different snippets between games, like the Broncos and the Texans were just hitting each other a little bit more fiercely than the rest of the league yesterday. Um, so it was football that I don't mind seeing, but you look at the scoreboard 18-15 and probably the general NFL fan is going to feel pretty bored. Um,
Yeah,
like I said, if
casuals.
CJ Stroud stayed in the game, I think the Texans probably win that game.
I don't know. Davis Mills was slinging it.
Oh, he came in right away with slinging that thing.
they were doing
Mills
enough
Mafia.
on offense, but the I don't know, the momentum shifted when CJ Stroud went out for sure.
Yeah,
Bills
and
Mafia,
then
dude.
again, the Broncos offense only had one good quarter. They're saving it for the fourth quarter, it seems like
Yeah,
now. They
yeah.
thought that they got it figured out for offensive the past 2 weeks with Bo Nix, but Bo was not good. I am not a believer.
I don't think I am either, dude.
If you're a
I
believer,
dropped him from my fantasy team a long time ago.
I know somebody who drafted him in fantasy because they thought it was going to be a great option, and Patrick Mahomes was still there for him.
Neither one has been a good option.
I
Pat's been pretty
drafted
damn good
him.
for fantasy.
He has been. Yeah. I
I
have him in
drafted him
multiple
as one of
leagues.
the last quarterbacks off the board in one of my leagues, and named my team SEAL Team Knicks, and
You dropped
then I dropped him and had to change my team name. I pivoted to Baker.
smart
Smart.
move.
Yeah. Sean's game.
Shit, it's next game of the week.
All right.
Um, Bears Bengals, probably the
We've
highest
never done this
scoring
before,
game.
clearly.
Clearly, we haven't. Bears
Have you
Bengals.
said anything?
Bears
Shut up.
47, Bengals 42. This was absolutely wild game. Starting off the game with a kickoff return for a touchdown. I
Hey,
thought
hey. Both defenses were trying to lose this game, dude.
Absolutely.
multiple times. But starting that off, you just thought it was going to be a shit day for the Bears. And of course, the Bengals going up early, showing them how it's done with Joe Flacco. By the way, he is still elite. Bears coming back. Big play for Caleb Williams to get on the board, catching a pass for a touchdown. Did not think that was going to happen, but Ben Johnson decided to use Caleb Williams all over the field yesterday. He was running the ball. He had over 50 yards rushing. He caught two passes for 20 something yards, one touchdown, threw a couple touchdowns as well. Uh, Caleb, do you guys think he looks good? Like, I don't think he still looks good. I think he still needs to figure out a lot of the small things that he needs to go through with the football
I
game.
think the
But
Bears are having fun, dude. I think
they're having fun. Uh, Shout out Kyle Monungai.
Hell yeah.
Great first round running back. I really thought they were going to try to get him in the end zone there for a little bit. He had finished with what 170 something rushing yards and I forgot how many receiving
I
yards,
was a
but he had
week
over
early.
he had over
Yeah.
200 total yards, scrimmage yards in this game. But it all comes down to the very end of the game. What the hell was that? What the hell was that,
there
man?
was there was
Bengals
a
forgot how to
safety on
tackle.
that team that just olayed. Like he's like, here you go. I
I'm not even talking about just
I don't
that
want
play
to
though. I
tackle
was
you.
talking about the 2 minutes before that happened. The Bears were up, what, 16 or 15 going into that? Joe Flacco gets a touchdown, easy touchdown.
Joe Flacco.
What's the one thing you got to do? Recover the onside kick. What do the Bears not do? Recover the onside kick. If this was any other year, if there's any other head coach besides Ben Johnson, the Bears lose this game. Something about Ben Johnson is willing the Bears to win this game. I don't know how it happens. You're down one, you find a wide open receiver, Colston Loveland. Bengals don't want to tackle anymore. You get a touchdown.
He had two
Should have
big
lost the
ones. He
game.
had two 50-plus yard touchdowns
Oh yeah,
in
but the
that game.
last one was the most important
The
one.
last one was crazy. And you said, is Caleb Williams good? I don't think you can sit here and say that he's not.
But
Now, I don't think that you can use this game as like the stake in that. Because the Bengals have one of the worst defenses in the league, if not the worst defense in the
You
league.
got steak, bro?
Yeah.
Are you having
Uh,
steak tonight?
I'm not tonight.
Can I come over for steak?
For steak Sammys. I got you.
I'll bring a side.
Bet. But he is far better than where he was last season. There's been a ginormous jump in where he was last season to where he is this season.
How big?
And I think it's enormous.
Hmm.
And I think as long as he can also have consistent coaching, so his offensive coordinator isn't going to change all the time, his head coach isn't going to change all the time, which is what we've consistently seen with the Bears, we will continue to see him grow and grow. Also, there's not like a ton of quarterbacks.
Are you talking about like his football play or his dick,
You
dude?
should grow and grow, baby.
Ginormous and grow and grow. Like, come on now.
He's got a really good skill set as well. Like we've got
He's got a
Lamar
really good
who
what?
can run, and on the occasion he can pass.
He's
Josh
good in this
Allen
position. He's good
passes,
in this
and
position.
on the
He's good at
occasion he can run. Matt can
His
do a little bit of both, but doesn't have his speed.
when he needs to
He's
speed
got.
it up, he really can.
when he needs to slow it down, he really can.
I don't think he can. He's
Oh
not been good in that, but
man.
I think he is on the road to being one of
Tybob is attracted to this man. I forgot who we're talking about, but
the better
Tybob is
quarterbacks.
into him. What? Who? What?
It's a former Sooner, man. What did you expect?
Boomer.
We don't
Boomer
claim him.
Sooner, baby.
We don't claim him.
You don't?
Didn't he win his Heisman at Oklahoma?
No,
Oh.
Damn.
we don't claim him. He doesn't claim us. Just mutual respect.
Oh, Caleb Williams. That's who we're talking about. Right?
Nice of you to join the show, Tybo.
You know what the biggest game for two teams this year or the past 2 years has been though?
What?
The Bears commies games. Whoever loses that game, their season goes off of a cliff.
That'll be
I mean, the
interesting.
Commanders already went off a cliff. Jaden Daniels lost his arm, dude. What do you mean?
It's going to be much, much worse.
Their defense couldn't stop anybody even with Jaden Daniels, so it's not like that would have even really made a difference.
They're not going to get a win for quite a while now, though.
They're not.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Tybo, you have said a couple times on this show.
Hang on.
Yeah.
The Ravens and the Bengals haven't played each other yet this season, and we have two Bengals Ravens matchups
Joe Flacco
left in the
revenge, baby.
season. Those games are going to be amazing. Those games are
That's
going to have
must-watch
so
TV.
much fantasy points in there.
Yeah.
Bet,
Be
Must watch
interesting.
TV.
bet.
There'll be games of the week for sure.
Game that are going to be yeah.
Tybo, you've said a couple times on the show this season specifically that
Specifically,
what Joe Burrow has done with the Bengals and how bad they are defensively is that he may be, if he wasn't injured all the time, he may be like the best quarterback the league has ever seen. Said that a couple times.
Mhm.
But what we've been watching out of Joe Burrow makes me think, or out of Joe Flacco, makes me
Too many
think
Joes.
what
Too many Joes for
Joe
Tybob.
Burrow
Getting mixed
has
up.
been done is less impressive.
Joe Flacco.
What Joe Flacco is doing with this Bengals team
Mhm.
makes what Joe Burrow has done less impressive.
I mean,
Dude, Joe Flacco's elite,
really examine how they're doing what they're doing. Okay, Joe Flacco, the offensive line is actually blocking for him. Joe
No,
Burrow
they're not.
was running for his life.
It's because he held on to the ball too long.
His
Right,
choice.
Joe Flacco's getting the ball out quick.
That's what
The
he does,
O-line
man.
is blocking for him just as well as they were blocking for Burrow.
No,
Just
no,
as well.
no,
They're both
no,
bad.
no.
He's just getting rid of the ball
No.
faster.
They clearly like Joe Flacco better than Joe Burrow because
So
they're
he's their new
blocking
franchise
for him.
quarterback?
They're blocking for him way better.
40-year-old franchise quarterback.
They respect Joe Flacco and they don't respect Joe Burrow because Joe Burrow's had it easy. Joe Burrow's never struggled. Besides behind that offensive line, like
I got one thing. Has Joe Burrow ever won a
Thank you.
Super Bowl?
All right, good night.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Joe
What are you
Flacco's won a
doing?
Super Bowl.
Joe Burrow's not that impressive anymore.
Bo Giro probably won't be that good at football anymore after all the injuries that he's sustained. Gonna come back and be bad.
You know who's looking good at the football? Greg May.
Looking good at the football.
Greg May's looking
I
pretty
would
good.
go and beg to differ right there. I think the Drakes are looking pretty damn good at football this past game.
Drake.
It was a Drake Bowl, that's for
Or the
sure.
Drake game.
Drake Bowl.
Greg May it ended up what, 19
that
for
Drake.
29, 260 yards. pair of touchdowns. It was
Big
the
fumble.
Demario had a
Big
fumble,
fumble.
but it was the Demario Douglas game. 4 receptions for 100 yards and a tud. Good for that guy.
Good for that
Travion
guy.
Henderson. They didn't have a choice but to play him because all the other running backs on the roster were injured. Has 14 for 55. It's
And
about
he
time.
got a touchdown hawked by the backup.
Yeah, he did. That was so dumb. They hate him. Mike
You
Vrabel hates him.
you had Cardi B and Robert Kraft's box. Is that box of
Really?
the year?
That's hot.
Wow.
Is
That's
that box
hot.
of the
That
year?
sounds hot as hell, dude.
You think Robert Kraft
Robert
knows what
Kraft
WAP is?
is seasoned at getting tuggies. Imagine him getting one from Cardi B, dude.
What are we
No,
talking about?
he knows what a WAP
What?
is.
What are we doing?
What?
What are we doing?
Box talk.
She
Is
was
that a
in
new
his
segment?
box. Like what? I mean, come on. You've been saying innuendos all show. How do we not devolve into this?
I didn't mean
You let
them.
us
You
here.
guys are
You
just
didn't
right
mean
there.
bullshit.
Ginormous. It
You
grows
were
and grows.
thinking about a man schlong earlier. Like that was the only
Absolutely
thing
was
on your
not.
mind. That was the only thing on your mind.
The weird thing is that was the only thing on your mind.
Whether you want to say it or not, like
I'm out here
subconsciously,
talking
that's what
about
was coming
ball,
out.
and
Was
you're out
like,
here
oh,
talking about
like
another ball.
wiener, wiener, wiener.
We
So,
done. I don't even want to talk about Drake London's hat trick of a game anymore.
Why not? Come on, man.
they lost. That's why.
You had him on fantasy though.
No, I didn't.
Didn't
Not
play
you.
him.
You didn't play him?
No,
Damn.
Wow.
still gonna win.
Brothers got beef with Drake. No
Okay.
rebuttal. Okay. Drake wins the beef.
I mean,
He's
he's
1 for
lost.
1 in his most two recent beefs.
It did lose the World Series there.
Did you guys watch that? Any of the World Series at all?
No.
I know we're not a
Yes,
baseball
I
podcast.
caught the last
Fuck the
3 innings,
Dodgers.
4 innings.
I got the last inning and a half.
We're
It
gonna
was
we're gonna have
really
the
exciting.
two baddest Japanese players on the planet on our team and pay all the good white players.
No, you know what? I don't know
And
if you
Mookie
guys saw
Betts.
the. I don't know if you guys saw the video of this. Obviously, Shohei needs a translator. They say he needs one. He's
No,
got
he
one.
doesn't.
He
He
doesn't
was
need
speaking
one.
perfect English in one of the
It's
videos.
Without an
translator,
accent, but with a
agents,
Yeah.
California accent.
Butler.
With a California accent.
Yeah, dude.
That's the craziest part.
What
Faking it.
did he say? Thanks you guys or something like that?
Yes. But with a California accent is
Yeah.
crazy.
No, yeah, that was obvious. He's fluent. He's
Which is smart. Hey, that's smart. Get yourself a
Hey,
translator so you don't have to say nothing.
Except
I
thanks you
guess.
guys. No, the Blue Jays were that close to winning. That play at home, that slide.
Good.
It was bad. It was bad base running.
How would it have been better base running?
I mean, he
Could have been
didn't really
faster.
have a lead at all. Like he could have gotten like even from where he was at in his leadoff position, if he got a secondary lead at all, like from the when the pitcher is
The
like
motion?
clearly in like throwing motion, if he got a secondary lead at that point, he would have been like a step or two closer to home plate and would have beat that throw. It's poor base running.
You would have
They
made
didn't
it.
want to win that bad.
What was that?
At least
Bottom eight,
at least the
bottom
guy on
nine,
third
they didn't
didn't.
want to win that bad.
He slid feet first.
Yeah.
He didn't want to win. Are you kidding me?
You going head first in that situation every single time.
I mean,
Every
clearly
time.
I'm
That's how you win the
running as
World
low as
Series.
possible and launching as early as I can to get to home plate.
That
it
was the
was a
game right
bad
there.
slide. It was a really bad slide.
It was a
He
terrible
slid
leadoff. Did you see it? Did
way
you see it at all?
the leadoff was poor. The slide was also bad because he could have gotten there earlier with a better slide when the foot was off the base. The slide was just as bad as having no leadoff.
But you fix one of those two things, that's a run scored.
Yep.
It was
That's
poor. It was
game
poor. That was
over.
poor effort in a. Are you like he didn't want to win that bad?
Just happy Canada doesn't have a winner.
No chance.
We
That's
hate
not
Canada here.
100% effort out there.
Shut up. You don't hate Canada. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
We hate Canada, dude.
No, you don't.
No Canadian winners over here in the American League sports. Can't have it. Can't do it in hockey. Can't do it in baseball. Don't count Toronto's win.
Okay.
Out of the two countries that participate in all the major sports, which country has more championships?
Shut up.
choice.
You guys sound so stupidly ignorant right now.
How many years ago was it since the Canada has won their last national or major championship?
Shut up.
was Toronto.
2019.
2019. When's
The
the last year
Raptors.
America won their most recent major championship?
2 days ago.
Shut up.
Can't even win in the sport that like you guys basically invented.
That's a like a years long conspiracy that you could hear a lot of Canadians gripe about. The
Well, it's their own
commissioner.
fault for not being good enough.
Okay, yeah. Mhm.
You lost to a team that is in like the southernmost state of America, where they don't have snow, like Canada has snow.
Why are you saying you?
You're Canadian.
Canada.
I don't live in Canada.
You're Team Canada, dude.
You guys, I mean, yeah, because
You got a Canadian passport. We don't trust you now.
Canadian pass. No, I have a passport. I don't have a Canadian passport.
Oh, I thought you had
He has dual citizenship.
Yeah, so you can get a Canadian passport.
I don't have a Canadian passport.
Hey, you're eligible for one, which makes you a traitor.
No, I don't mind being a traitor. This country, fuck this country. Call me a traitor all you want. Go Canada.
How was Pick'em this week?
Oh yeah,
Sean, you should of all people.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'm
should
trying to
not.
change the
You should have
subject right
just.
here, okay?
You should have just shut your mouth. You should have
Now
just. Shut
I'm
your
feeling
mouth.
like Team Canada over here because of Pick'em, okay? I don't like that.
What? Just a loser?
Yeah.
Well, man, Sean's having a rough go. We got one game left. Um,
It won't
Tybo has a
matter.
chance to go 500. I have a chance to go 2 games up this week. Sean will be under 500. Matter of fact, Sean is
did we pick the
24
same?
games. Yeah,
we
we all
pick
picked
the
the
same?
Cowboys. We all picked the Cowboys with one game remaining. Sean he is 24 games under 500. He is 38 games behind me in first place.
Don't call it a comeback.
Tybo is 10 games
it would
behind
be.
me in first place.
It would be,
But
but
it's
I don't
not
think it's
gonna
A
possible.
happen.
little less than that, I think. But yeah, it's
I'm gonna get you,
not good.
Tybob. I'm gonna get you.
You're 5
I'm gonna
games behind me. I did that math wrong.
Pick the next
I'm
You're 5 games
38
behind me.
games completely opposite of you. Come right back.
You're gonna have to have any shot at coming back. You're gonna have to just go complete opposite.
And if I do that, like I've been doing for this whole entire year,
No, you
it's
just
gonna get
need
even
to.
worse.
You just need to think about your picks a little bit better, Sean. Don't try to
No, I'm
don't
going
don't
opposite.
worry about
I'm
what
going
we
opposite.
pick. Just
I'm going
make the
opposite.
right pick.
Going opposite.
You zen.
Apparently,
Zen.
Sean has forgotten what against the spread is, and Tybo has learned what against the spread is. Complete 180 from last year for the both of you.
Typo's just trailing you, man. You're going
That
I'm
is
first.
not.
true.
Yeah, that sounds like
That
a good
is
pick.
true.
I'm not.
He is trailing me.
The week
quite
before, no.
How many wins from this past week did Tybo have that you did not have? Because you finished with more, right?
Yeah, this week, looking at it, one. He has one win that I also did not get. He's got
Shut
two
up.
losses from wins that I did get.
Huh. How about that?
Big trailer.
I'm not. I'm not tailing him. He's a dumb bald idiot.
Is that why I'm in first? Going for a
Yeah.
three-peat?
It's a facade.
Yeah.
You're a paper tiger.
You better catch up there, buddy.
Hush.
You better do something, Tybo. You got to do something, man.
Can't lose 3 years in a row, right?
You're putting your eggs in my basket
Hell yeah.
because I just bought 60. I
It's
have
too
a
We
many
lot
got
of
eggs.
plenty
eggs.
of eggs. We got plenty of eggs.
Got plenty of
We're
eggs,
good.
The Chiefs don't have plenty of eggs.
especially not on the D line.
A lot
I
of
don't think
bad
we want
eggs.
eggs on the D line, but yeah.
They got a lot of bad eggs.
No. Josh Simmons is back. Everything's gonna be fine.
That's all we
Nobody's
need.
gonna nobody's gonna rush the passer against us anymore.
It's
It's not gonna happen.
They're not allowed.
We've
Josh
got a
Simmons
bye
will
week for
Gandalf
the
him.
kid.
You shall not pass.
We've got a bye week for the Chiefs. So we'll be covering more NFL than usual next week.
His
Thank
family
goodness.
issue. He was just like learning like magic wizardry powers, and he's gonna unleash them
Creates
on the football field.
barriers.
Until next time, you're a wizard, Harry.
Josh Simmons, not Harry Potter. Shut up, dude.
Go Chiefs.
Yeah.